And I think in Singapore, unlocking ADHD probably has a very unusual position of having the most experience hiring neurodivergents. At any one time, my own team has about 70 to 100% people with ADHD on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and if we know that prevalence rate in society is anywhere about 5%, 8% plus, right? Overall, I think adults 3 to 5%, we are way overloaded. Okay, so how do we manage that? And I
Yeah.
tell you, it has been a challenge, but it's also been a lot of amazing breakthroughs. And for a 3-year-old charity, we've done a lot of stuff in 3 years that probably would not be possible with a more conventional organization.
Absolutely.
So those are the wonderful parts of it. But because we also know there's a lot of other areas that we struggle with, myself included, so we have to be prepared to address those.
Yeah.
And sometimes those are the things that give us roller coaster kind of rides, that we're hoping to smoothen out. So the phrase I tend to use sometimes when I share with companies is ADHD is an explanation, not an excuse. But let me unpack that a little bit, okay?
Yeah, please.
Because it can be taken one way or the other. Okay, so when we say ADHD is an explanation, it gives context
Yes.
as to why maybe a person is behaving a certain way or struggles in certain areas that helps people empathize
Yes.
or give support or have more compassion. But we say it's not an excuse because we can't just say, I have ADHD, take it or leave it.
Right. Yep. That's
Okay.
I like that.
And it doesn't do ourselves as a community a favor too, right? I think we have to do our own part to own the condition and to equip ourselves to manage it. That's a general principle. But that said, as we said earlier, not everyone is on the same stage of their journey. Some people have more access to support,
right.
whether it's financially, emotionally, and so on, or relationally, but others may have less access to support. And so they may not be in as good a position to so-called stand up and self-help, right? So that is where the nuancing comes in.
Yeah.
But it really is a two-way street.
Right.
Because for companies that want to be more inclusive in their hiring, I think it's fantastic. And I love to have more opportunities for our community. But both sides have to be prepared, company to understand what to do and some of the challenges, but the person coming in to upskill themselves in a way in areas of challenge so that it's a smoother ride. Otherwise, people are gonna have a not so pleasant experience that might end up being not so good for the community as a whole.